In this video, we're going to go over a quick guide to using the iPad touchscreen register. We've already got our touch groups set up and everything. For info on that, you'll need to check those tutorials. So to add an item, you just click it on the particular group. We're adding it as a sale item right now. You can add items as sales, as returns, as trade-ins. That's controlled down in the bottom left. So you can see we're adding a return now by hitting return and then by adding it in. We've got the option on to where you have to enter a reason for returning an item. So we'll just put in that the customer didn't want this item. And then we will, after doing that, we're going to do ourselves a trade-in here. We'll get a warning that we're at our max quantity. You can see all the items together, but right under the view list of the items, there's the view. You can filter to just sales, returns, and trades, respectively. If you want to modify an item, you just click on that item. So we'll actually set a trade-in price on the item because we had it set at 0, so it wasn't giving any trade credit. So most of the functions are accessed through the More button here. So if we hit More and then Suspend, that allows us to put a transaction on hold to come back to later. So we'll just put in an ID here, and then once you've done that, it starts a new transaction. If you want to recall the transaction you were working on, you have to go over to the Transactions tab. You can search for suspended ones, but you can also this one was at the top of the list because it was the most recent, so we just hit Resume. So now that we've got that done, you can also cancel a transaction. You can change the customer here by just hitting Change Customer and entering in the customer ID. We'll switch this one back to the walk-in customer. It had a customer selected. Next to the customer, you should see the little eye icon. You can actually hit that. It'll take you to the customer where you can see some info on them. And then those are kind of the basics. You can actually access most of the buttons are fairly self-explanatory, but when you're ready to check out, you just hit checkout, you hit your payment type, and then you hit checkout to close the transaction. That's it.